Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are y'all doing? Hopefully, everybody's day is going good so far, or morning, or day, or whatever time it is for you guys. We're back here, getting back into the Elden Ring where we left off yesterday. Yesterday, I came in, went ahead and ran this cave real quickly. You can kind of see over right up from the Church of Ella. We're right here at this cave. You have gate front there. We're going to start working our way around. We placed some marks yesterday of what we're going to do, and come down through here to make it out towards this church here. So let's go ahead and get started. We do need to get a lantern, y'all, and there's a couple of places we can get a lantern. We have a merchant here, and if you guys remember, we also had a merchant over here. So we're going to do that, but the next catacombs doesn't really need a whole lot of light. So we're just going to go ahead and run this stuff until we get out here to deal with Bach, and then we'll go ahead and get that lantern and stuff like that to finish out this cave here. So, alrighty, so let's go ahead and set off. Try not to utilize too much time. I do have myself kind of on a stopwatch and stuff like that, just to kind of help me out with making for sure that these are being cut and edited. So I am making videos for a certain amount of time, so I'm trying to get as much stuff done in a certain amount. So it's going to sound like I'm ending stream, but I'm not ending stream. Just to let everybody kind of know, it's just me ending my video area. So thank you very much for bearing with me. And here we go, here we go. I have a personal grudge with these guys with the torches, y'all. Alright, here we go. In here. Into this catacombs. But how is everybody doing this morning? How are you guys doing? We get our coffee in, we get our breakfast going. And if we did, what did we have? Do we have juice, coffee, water, milk? What do we have first thing in the morning? Please leave those kinds of things in the comments. I'm very curious, very, very curious, especially with me being on the healthy kick that I am on because of my condition. Of course, I have to know these kinds of things. Kind of watch out for these guys. These guys are nuts. There we go. Now, if you guys took a lot of abuse and damage and stuff like that, you can re-hit that without having to come. You don't have to redo this area. That was literally just to pick that up. So let's head through here, grab our kind of like first little glovewort, and can everybody hear me okay? I just want to check that. I didn't make for sure of that. Can I get a thumbs up or in chat to make for sure everybody can hear me fine? Let me do this real quickly, y'all, and make for sure I check, because I don't know if I have anybody in here. Oh, I have 4 people in here. Can I? Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. You guys can hear me fine. Smiley face. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. And there we go. Alrighty. Just want to make for sure that, everybody can hear me fine. There we go. And grab that. Anything else through here now? go ahead and get ready. And we're gonna run through this quick. Oh! Awesome. Ooh. Yikes, y'all, that hurt. I don't have very many heals. We did not set that up for high heals. Oh no. No. Well, we're on our final heal, y'all. We can't make no more mistakes. Did that on purpose. Oh. Oh, hang on one second, everybody. Sorry about that, y'all. Sister-in-law was dropping food off for my nephew. Here we go. Alright, pick up all that stuff. Now that that's done. Sorry, y'all. I should not be chewing bubblegum in the mic, but I am. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, y'all. We screwed up. Didn't have our FP ready, and I noticed it last second after I fired that shot. Now, we just got to make it through this real quickly. No, don't go down there. Man. Alright. We still gotta pick up some other stuff. That's my fault. Come on, hurry. Let's see. Sorry about that, y'all. And we're back up here now. Oh gosh. That was not a good time for whenever I try to lock on. That screen decide, nope, we're gonna just turn the whole camera system around. Y'all will figure that out, and once you start playing this game on a regular, that the half the time you're battling what you're fighting, and the other half the time you're battling the game mechanics in itself. So now that that's done, all the doors are open, everything's good to go. I'm gonna go up here and rest real quickly while we hit the boss fight. And I believe it's the first burial watchdog. Yeah, so like I said, go ahead and rest. You don't have to worry about fighting anything else. We can just go straight into the boss room. Nothing's gonna bother you from the rest point to the boss room. And I really don't need to take that, so create some distance between us and him. There we go. All done, y'all. And we get these ashes here as a summons. And there we go. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and fast travel to here to collect all my stuff back. And now I don't need to rest because we've got everything back. Let's go ahead and head out. I'm going to go to our third mark here. Then we have some stuff here and then over. Okay. Let's go ahead and change the time. Not that we have to worry about any nighttime bosses, but like just everything's more aggressive here at night and stuff like that. So, and it's just best to keep everything kind of like that. So. And like I said, we were just going to head down through here. Anytime I can get this stuff, I'm going to, y'all. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time trying to do it, but being able to make arrows and stuff like that is very crucial. If y'all want, you guys can go ahead and fight this thing. I'm going to just bypass him. And just because we kind of have a lot to still do within a short period of time. We're already 10 minutes into this. So I want to go ahead and keep on moving on. So those little footprints in the sand over there, little light ones, we're going to go ahead and grab that. So there we go, there's that. And the nice thing about the rapier is you can literally just run up and kind of poke it and you'll catch it. So just kind of sneak up on this guy, give him a good old backstab. And then the butterflies and the flesh. Oh, no. Wrong weapon. It was fine. Let me just run through this little beacon here. And so in between these two, you guys are more welcome to fight them. I'm just trying to get as much of this content out as possible, so there was a little something there for me to grab. I don't know why I ran over and grabbed that. Just saw the shiny, was like, had to have it. At nighttime, and if you come across these guys, their eyes will be glowing red. They're way more aggressive whenever you see them like that. This is the cave here. We've picked up everything along this area. This is the cave I was talking about. You'll see Bach in here. We'll talk to Bach here in a second. I'm just going to tag this. We are going to head back out. Where Bach came back in here trying to get us some stuff for us helping him out of being the bush. We're going to head underneath here, y'all. For that merchant. You guys see him right there, so. we're gonna get a few things here. So,
What do you need? I don't want any trouble.
and we're gonna buy a short bow. We're also gonna buy the cookbook, and we're gonna buy. Let's buy about 30 arrows. That's about it. So 600. Leaves me enough.
Well, be on your way then.
So with all merchants, like I said earlier, we are killing all the merchants, y'all. Just because it will benefit us later on. I know it sounds horrible, but it will benefit us later on. The nice thing about this is I get 2 backstabs in before we have to worry about being attacked or fighting him. Come on, dude, stop moving around.
You dirty scoundrel. There was something off about you from the start.
There we go. And we got his bell bearing. So I can take that to the round table, drop it off with the twins, the twin merchants that are in the round table, and I can buy his stuff at any point in time I want to. Opposed to not coming back in this area for a while and then he's gone. So, all right. Next thing's next. We're gonna go down here. We still need the this merchant. Now, I will kill this merchant, but just not right now. He is very tough. Very, very, very tough. So we're going to hold off on taking him out. We're going to go ahead and just buy the lantern. So we're going to hang off on everything else from there. And we're going to come back down here to the cave where Bach is. I am going to put that right here. There it is. So, turn our lantern on, and we'll go ahead and talk to Bach.
What are you doing here? You must leave this place at once. They'll rush in and beat you to a pulp. You'll end up just like me. You must.
Alright. That's it with that part of his dialogue. I didn't want to cause him to yell. They notify everybody when they yell. So, if I would have been able to run up and backstab him, I wouldn't have had that problem. Let's go ahead and backstab the bigger boy here. Now, there's a couple of things we can do here. And this is entirely up to you guys. I'm just doing it for everybody's completion. There is a summons here. You can summon the old knight here. So we're going to do that. Just to show that how it can be done. This is a double boss fight. It's not like nothing we couldn't handle ourselves. You can keep them, the boss is pretty much separated. It just depends on how you go in the boss room. So the first boss is way back there where above my head is, and the other one is kind of like over here in this area. So But we're going to go ahead and just bring everything out that we have. And so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of hang out over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly take out all of the little minions to give these guys as much room to take out these guys as possible. And then you guys can see how that's kind of done. Now you notice the other boss didn't even come out yet. So you, like I said, if you decide not to do all that, you guys can fight this pretty much separated. And then just go ahead and, as the mage, go ahead and take out the other little side guys. So our guys can focus in on the boss. I hate that we flick our wand whenever we're low on FP. There we go. And that's all done, y'all. And we get the needle and thread, the sewing stuff. Dang, my face is all messed up, y'all. And there we go. So normally we would either phase back to the front of here, or take this and you could fade to the front of the cave, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and run on through to get this up and going, and we're going to make it all the way to this other area that I believe it's like a dragon communion area. So don't forget the moss, y'all. The moss and all that stuff, I know it kind of seems a little pointless and tedious, but it does really help out for crafting for later on. You guys are going to see me crafting a whole bunch of stuff later on for late game and into the other half of this game. And you're going to be going, well, why does he have that and I don't have that? Because I spent time doing picking up all the stuff for crafting, and I don't want you guys to not have the same things I have, you know. I will not do a whole bunch of crafting. I will not spend a whole bunch of time like killing things that we're going to need for crafting. I will do that on a separate time, and I will let you guys know when I do that. All runes and everything will be spent in front of you guys. But here we go to the Church of Dragons Communion. This is our first one we're going to come across. There's a couple of them throughout the world, but this is our first one. Once you defeat a dragon, you get a dragon heart, and you can take that dragon heart, come to one of the Dragon Communion areas, and trade that heart in for a dragon spell. Most of these you're going to look and see it's going to be a lot of faith and arcane, faith and arcane, and faith and arcane. So it doesn't follow along suit with what we're doing, but by the time we're all done with all the dragons and we have everything, we will end up buying every one of these, especially since one of them is a trophy related item for either 100%ing this game or platinuming it. So I want to make for sure everybody is able to do that as well. So that's that. Once we're done with that, we're going to grab a few extra things here, and that's pretty much where I'm going to end up calling it here for our first split, for our first video for this location and area. And like I said, I'm not done with my stream. It is just me stopping for my video. So, and we're going to come over down that little way, back kind of over here. You'll hear that scarab here, right there. There we go. There's that. There is... Careful playing by the water. It is an insta-death. Smithing Stone 2. Turtle for exalted flesh. We don't do a whole bunch of damage with this sword. So there's that. Let's go ahead and call our horse here. And a few extra things. Just running along this area or this wall. Kill some more of those. You're gonna get some more. I call them like fletchlings, or basically the stuff for your arrows. So, and that's pretty much it. So, if you look now, you can see straight across. That's where the merchant was. That's where the cave-in was with Bach and all that other. So we're actually going to head back over here and we're going to talk to Bach real quickly. So let's go ahead and talk with Bach.
What are you doing here? You must leave this place at once. They'll rush in and beat you to a pulp. Oh, you'll end up just like me. Wait.
Give him the needle and thread, or whatever.
You got it back for me.
Yes, I did.
My sewing needle.
I'm such a great guy, y'all. I really am. Just joking. I am a good guy, but I was, yeah, whatever. Okay.
What made you go and do a thing like that? My mum was a seamstress, and that sewing kit was all I had to remember her by. I always wanted to be just like sweet old mum. Then I suppose I can't just curl up and die, can I?
Nope. You gotta dust yourself off and let's go, buddy.
Kind. I always wanted to be a seamstress like my mum. Then I suppose I can't just curl up and die, can I?
There we go, y'all. So that is done. And let's see. We are done with everything. So thank you guys so much for everything. Y'all, please make for sure that you go on and like and share with your friends and stuff. If it helps you out, please leave a comment. And please follow. It doesn't cost you anything. And my channel could really use it. Thank you so much. And you guys take care and have an awesome day. We will see you on the next go around.